Now, a couple of weeks ago, a chap called Harvey contacted me saying he'd watched my video on this particular camera. This is the Ross Ensign Selfix 1220. He said that he'd been looking for one of these particular cameras, this particular model, for quite a while, and he couldn't find one. So I've agreed to swap Harvey this camera to add to his collection for this little beauty. Now, Harvey said he's got quite a collection of folding cameras. A few of them that need a bit of work, but this particular one is in fully functioning, fully working order. I might save this packaging, Harvey, then I can send the Selfix back to you in this same packaging. Oh, look at that. Oh, I might need a bigger box actually. It is an Agfa Billy. Look at that. It's in the box. What's he got here? He's got some instructions in there for me, bless him. Oh, look here, it's got all the charts and all the bits and bats, the light meter. We've got some manuals, some paperwork. Beautiful. All adds to it, all adds to it. Let's have a look. So this is the Agfa Billy. I don't know too much about this camera actually. Let's just take a look at the lens. I'll have to do a little bit of research. Look at that. Everything looks to be in ship-shape condition there. How do you open this, man? Push and press. There we go. Push and press. There we go. And that is a 6x9. Look at the size of the negative. That's going to be the negative size. So that's going to be a 6x9 folding camera. And we'll get 8 frames from that. Just lock that up again. Lock the back door up again. Beautiful. Okay. So we'll get on to having a look at that. Getting some information about it and having a play. But first we've got to box the Ensign up and get it sent to Harvey. Cheers, mate. So the Agfa Billy, made by the Agfa company in Germany between 1950 and 1952. This is what is classed as a vertical folding camera because your tripod mount is on the front door there, and when you open the camera like that, out it pops and you can stand it vertically. Obviously you can shoot it in horizontal mode, but it's designed primarily for vertical shooting. There's no tripod mount on the base, so that's your only tripod mount there, and you sit it on your tripod like this. This camera has got a 105mm f6.3 Agnar lens. I believe it's 3 element. It has a pronto shutter from 1/25th to 1/200th of a second. It's also got a bulb mode for long exposures. All of the shutter speeds are working perfectly. Beautiful little camera, great condition. It takes 120 roll film, and at 6x9 format you'll get 8 frames per roll. So as they say, we've got to make each shot count. Now this camera has not got any light meter at all, so we need an external light meter to gauge what light we need. It's a viewfinder camera, so there's no rangefinder and there's no autofocus. So basically you've got to guess or judge to the best of your ability the distances. There's a red dot, I don't know if you can see it too clearly there, but there's a red dot between f8 and f11. You set the tab to that red dot. On your distance scale you've got 2 red markings, one at 30 feet and one at 10 feet. I'm going to set it to 30 feet mark. That will give me a depth of field between 14 feet and infinity. We should get a reasonably well focused photograph. I can show you how to set the shutter. So basically this lever here, press the lever up, and that now is set, the shutter is cocked. And then to fire the shutter, this little tab here, press that down. I don't know if you heard that because I was making a racket. Lovely little camera. There's not a lot else I can show you. What we'll do, we'll close it up, we'll load a roll of Ilford FP4 Plus into the camera, and we'll take it out for a spin. Try and get 8 well focused, well exposed photographs. And after my last effort with the Rollei camera, I'm hopeful this is going to go well today, but you never know. Now to load this camera, quite simple. Press and push down on that tab there, which opens the back door. This side you've got your take-up spool with your winder. This side is where your new film goes. So to get this into place, I'll turn this round for myself, and you open this lever here, which allows you to drop the film in a lot easier. So you pop it in like that, and then that's your film in. Pull it across to your take-up spool. Just wind that on. As soon as you see the black line come through there, the black arrow, there it is, just on the corner there, And then obviously somebody sparks up a chainsaw. Brilliant. Anyway, you close your door, lock it into place, so that is now sealed. Then once the film's in, you open the red film advance door, and then you can wind on until number one pops in to that there frame. From experience, these things are quite tricky and I generally go straight past them, so I'm going to do this quite carefully. You'll see some indicators coming through to tell you you're getting close, and we shouldn't be too far away from frame number one. Now we've got circles coming through, small circle, bigger circle, very big circles, really big circles, and then we should get number one, frame number one. Look at that, and that's quite clear. So I'm going to close the light cover, and that now is set, ready to take a photograph. One thing to remember about these old folders is when you open the camera, don't just let it spring open. It will cause a vacuum and it will cause problems for you with the film. Just open the camera nice and gently, let the lens come out nice and slowly until it is fully extended. There you go. That is now ready to be taken out for a shoot. They really are something to enjoy. I mean, medium format camera, look at the size of it. Very, very pocketable. All right, let's crack on, go for a ride. I had 1 hour, I made 8 photographs. Cool as you like. What can I tell you? This camera performed stunningly. I got back to base, developed the film in Kodak D76 for 6.5 minutes at stock solution, and the results, chuffed to bits with the results. Sharp, well exposed, very, very good images. And when you consider that this is 1950s technology with a maximum shutter speed of 1/200th of a second, all the photographs were handheld, I think the sharpness is more than acceptable. If you want to get into medium format film photography, these cameras, the Agfa Billys, so cheap. Get out, get one, enjoy it. Until next time, thanks for watching, we'll see you again.